Welcome back, socialites, and if you're new, I'm Ariell. I do mainly beauty videos, fragrance, and a little bit of lifestyle. So today I'm going to show you guys how I got this summertime look. Like, this is giving summer to me. I'm going to show you a technique that I used on one of the last Get Ready With Me videos. Before we get started, we're going to do a Father's Day unboxing. And so let's go ahead and open up this really nice box. Dior.com currently has exclusive Father's Day fragrances and gift sets. Complimentary shipping for loyalty members, complimentary samples and miniatures on every order, and of course their signature gorgeous packaging. Careful with this because this is actually going to be a gift. They also have engraving service on fragrance and makeup items, making them perfect gifts for any occasion. So this is an exclusive Father's Day gift set only available on Dior.com, and it is a Sauvage gift set of 2. Beautiful blue box, comes with a full size, I think this is the 3.4 ounce of Sauvage Eau de Parfum with the travel size of Sauvage as well. The blue leather Dior atomizer that has Dior inscribed at the bottom is just so luxe and chic, perfect for that father that likes to travel. And it does have the Dior logo on the top. This is one of my favorite men's fragrances from Dior. It smells so good. To me, Sauvage smells like a really handsome 40+ man. So if you have a mature guy in your life that likes luxury fragrances, or if he just gives sophistication, then you will probably love this. You do get complimentary samples and miniatures with every order, which I love. That way you can try before you buy with other things, or you can just throw in some samples for the person that you happen to be gifting. So the samples I picked out was Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, which is one of my favorite women's Dior fragrances. Very floral and luxurious, perfect for spring, summer. And I also got a miniature size of Bois Talisman or Bois Talisman, and the last time I ordered with Dior.com I got this, and y'all, it smells so good. When I tell you incredible, smells even better than Sauvage to me. This is my type of fragrance that gives sort of like an ambery vanilla vibe for men, but I think a woman could wear it too. So I'll go ahead and put the notes on the screen. Mr. used pretty much the whole bottle, so that's why I got him another one. Glad that they had this available for miniature samples. Oh, it's sort of smoky and ambery. It just puts you in the mind of sitting by the fireplace in the fall, winter, but you could definitely wear it in the summertime. You can wear fragrances whenever you want to. Oh, but it just smells so nice and sophisticated and sexy, girl. So happy for him to have this. I also ordered 2 Dior Lip Glow lip oils. Now, the Dior lip oils are second to none. They're like some of the best lip oils on the market, period, regardless of brand. It's like best of the best, and I think it's like one of their hero beauty products. So good. But the reason why I picked up 2 is because they've come out with limited edition shades, and I love a pink lip oil, and this is more of a hot pink instead of the softer pink that's in their like regular collection. This one is called Pink Pop, and I just got 2 of the same color. Is what it looks like. So this one is a lot more pink than the original. It's still on the clear side, but it does give more pink. So everything I mentioned in today's video, I'll have linked down below in the description box, as well as on a pinned comment in the comment section. So be sure to check that out. And if you want to see how I got this fun, glowy summertime look featuring some Dior products, as well as a new technique, girl, then keep on watching. Okay, socialites, so I'm going to start off by prepping the skin using the Forever Glow Veil from Dior, which this is one of my favorite prep products from Dior, you guys. Really good. I do find that this product works best on bare skin, not mixed with skincare, because there are skincare properties in here. So that's just something FYI that I found out through trial and error. So this gives you a really glowy look. So this is 2 pumps. It's like a lotion light consistency. It gives like a glowy iridescence. They have another product that I do mix in with my foundation sometimes. And this does have a floral scent to it, like that luxury makeup floral scent. So see how it gives you that nice glow, and this will work on any skin tone if you were wondering about that. Now the next product, which is the Forever Glow Filter from Dior. Now this one has become really popular. I think this one came out last year and it comes in different shades. So this primer, it's just like clear like this with the glow. The Forever filter comes in different shades. I think it comes in like 10 different shades. Now this one is shade number 5. So golden that I do not recommend wearing it on its own, or it will give disco ball. So this is something you want to apply very little in your foundation, or strategically where you want to have that glow on your face. So perfect for summertime, you guys, because it does give that beautiful glow. So I'm going to take a foundation brush with just the star filter, and I'm going to apply this to the perimeter of my face. And this is a technique, now I've been using different products, but this is a technique that I've been doing a lot over the past month, which is taking like a glowy product in the perimeters, like on the perimeters of my face, and then foundation everywhere else. And it just gives the perfect summertime glow, y'all. I did it on one of my last Get Ready with me's, and you guys loved it. And ever since, y'all, I've been doing it, and it's quick and easy. So that's on the perimeter. So you see how it gives golden? This is not a foundation. Now for foundation, I'm going in with, this is my favorite foundation from Dior, and it's sort of sheer. It almost gives skin tint, but not really. This is the Forever Natural Nude foundation from Dior. I'm in the shade 5N. Really, really great match for me, and I love to wear this on top of the Forever Glow Veil. And what makes these two such a perfect combo is that this gives an iridescent glow. This gives sort of like a light to medium coverage. So, which is perfect for this, because if you go in with a full coverage foundation with this, it's gonna cover up the glow and you won't even see it. I'm gonna take the Dior foundation and apply this everywhere else where I don't have the star filter. Notice that with the foundation, you can still see a little bit of my hyperpigmentation showing through, so this is not going to give full coverage, but I do like the finish of it. It just gives a nice, healthy glow to the skin. Like, is this not giving summertime? So let's go ahead and bring those lighter areas back into the face with our concealer. We're going to highlight with the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer. This is on most of my favorites videos. If we're talking about favorite concealers, it's excellent. This concealer can give you full coverage. If you use little, you can get medium, but if you love a full coverage, you want something that blends out easily, seamlessly, gives you a smooth under eye and doesn't crease, this one's is like best of the best. So I would even recommend it for beginners. That's how easily it blends out, like really creamy and effortlessly. So I usually use 2 colors, 4.5 in the outer perimeter, and I like to do a lighter shade in the inner, which this one is 3.5 here, just so that I can have that brighter under eye. And I let this sit for about a minute before I go ahead and blend it out. Going back in with my foundation brush just to make sure that there are no lines. I'm gonna go ahead and take some translucent powder and set my highlighted areas before there's creasing. Lightly set. It's so rare that I do like the baking technique. I really don't do that at all. It's been years. There's definitely a way to do the baking technique without it looking heavy, but usually it does look really heavy. So I stopped doing that a few years ago. Now I'm gonna take a very underrated product from Dior, which is the Christian Dior Cushion Powder. Now this is a loose setting powder, and I think it only comes in this one shade, which is medium. And I never use this to set my highlighted areas because it is a bit deep. So on my skin tone and darker, it works best to set like on the other areas other than your highlighted areas. Look at the shade. It can work for some pretty deep skin tones. I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush and lightly set everywhere else on my face. This sort of gives you like a soft matte finish. It's not like super matte or dry looking at all. And I love that about this powder. I don't like super mattifying or drying powders. And this one is a great in between, and it doesn't apply too much color, just enough. And I forgot to do my liquid blush. And I really have this beautiful pink look in mind, but we're gonna make it work without the blush. Oh, dang it. One of my favorite blushes, and not just from Dior, like in general, is the Dior Backstage blush in the shade Pink. Now, for some people, this may look like, what? How are you gonna put this on your skin tone? For whatever reason, it works. Now, I like using this as just a blush by itself, but I use this more as like a transition blush, where I use a blush that's like about this color or any pink. It could be a deeper, darker pink, and then use this to sort of blend out the edge of your blush to give it a more seamless blend. It is so beautiful that way. But it also looks good on deep skin tones like mine and darker by itself, y'all. You would be so surprised. Your blushes aren't super pigmented, so you're able to build it up. So I like that about this blush. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick glowy eye. This is gonna be really simple. So I'm just gonna take a medium tone brown eyeshadow. If you're deeper than me, darker than me, you could also go with something like this that's a little bit warmer. It's going to show up and create a little bit more contrast for like a simple eye look like this. And I'm just going to sweep this in my crease, fade it out towards the head of the brow. So I'm taking it a little bit higher towards the head of the brow and then softening the crease line. So one of my favorite Dior complexion products is this Dior Backstage palette. This is the Glow Face palette in Universal. This is the deepest one, y'all. I love this. It gives you a glow, but it's not like a stark, blinding glow. It's like a soft filter look on the skin that is so beautiful. It has a bronze shade, a gold shade, a pink shade, and then this sort of iridescent shade here. So I'm actually going to use this for eyeshadow. I love a product that I can use on multiple areas of the face. So I'm going to take the bronzy shade with a flat shader brush, and I'm going to take this a little above the crease, but concentrated just on the lid. Then I'm going to flip the brush to the other side and take the gold shade and put that right in the inner corner and lightly fade it into the bronze. I'm going to take a chocolate brown liquid liner and I just put that just right on the end. I didn't take it all the way in. And while it's still wet, I want to smudge it out with a dark brown eyeshadow. So for lashes, I'm going to take the Dior Show Maximizer. It's a lash primer and serum, like a base that you put on before you go in with mascara. Those fibers sort of stick to your lashes to make them look fuller and longer. And while it's still wet, I'm going to go in with the Dior Show mascara, and I'm just gonna pop on some half lashes. Okay, y'all, so remember I told you the Backstage palette. We're gonna go back into the Backstage palette for the complexion. So I'm gonna take the bronzer shade and use this to bronze up the skin. So it's gonna give us a bronzy glow, but it's not going to be like too overly glowy. And it's important to use something that's not going to be overkill, because remember, our prep products were really glowy. We used that Star filter, and then I used the Forever Veil, which is glowy too. And I only use this like in the perimeter here. That's it. And so now I'm gonna take the pink shade, and I love using this as a blush topper, y'all. So perfect to use with the pink blush that I use, the Dior blush. So I'm gonna take this shade here. Now this is the only product that we're gonna use that's gonna give us that like stark glow. But I am gonna tone it down a little bit, y'all, because I really didn't mean to put this much. So this is just what's left on the brush from our loose powder. So that's about how much I wanted to use, you guys. So with the pink one, use a light hand. Such a pretty girly look, y'all. And I'm gonna take setting spray to lock everything in and to sort of melt those powders into the skin. Now, if you wanted to have that glowy, fresh look, you could take the Dior lip oil, the pink one, and go. And it's just gonna look very light and fresh, but I'm gonna do a lipstick. So I'm gonna take a brown lip liner and my Dior lipstick. This one's in the shade 100, y'all. This is like the perfect nude for African American skin tones. So, so beautiful. And I'm just gonna lightly apply it. I don't wanna like do a full-on swipe where it's like super pigmented, because you can get full-on pigment with this if you wanted to. So I'm just gonna kind of pat it on for a wash of color. If you like a shiny lip, you could definitely use any of the Dior lip oils on top and give you that high shine. But I'm gonna take one of the Dior, I have the Lip Maximizer in 204, and then I also have the Stellar, which is one of my favorites, and this Stellar is in J'adore, which is discontinued, but I wish they would bring this back. But this one is similar, the Maximizer in 204. So let me show you guys what this one looks like. It does have a small applicator, and the shade is similar to the lipstick. Now the Maximizers do slightly plump, and you can feel that sort of minty tingling in there, but it's not like OD. It's just kind of, it's not too much. This combo is so perfect with the glowiness of the look, but like I said, I think it would be stunning with just a lip oil too. It would give you like, it will look less made up and more just like a fresh face look. And this is the finished look. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the tutorial as much as I enjoyed creating it. Tag me on Instagram if you plan on recreating this look. All of the products I used today, you can find a link below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. And if you're new here, welcome. I'd love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars.